So many of you has been asking me how did I rip the files from the Total War Warhammer 2 to print the miniatures. So first of all, English is not my mother tongue, so I'm sorry for the accent. I hope you can understand me. I guess you can. So you just need three programs. I'm going to leave the links below if I found them. If not, you can just Google it. Lazy bastards. So the most important one I think is Ninja Reaper. Okay, this one it's super easy to configure. You just have to remember, as you can see, my full computer is in Spanish because I'm Spanish. So you just have to run it like an admin. Okay, and here inside you just have to choose the address from the of the X. Okay, don't choose the shortcut. Choose the X. Okay. Also, you just have to choose also the directory where you want to output the models you're going to rip. Okay. Here in the settings, here in forced, you have to choose one key from the keyboard that is not assigned to any other feature inside of the game, okay? Because this program, it works with any game that runs under Direct, so it doesn't need to be Total War Warhammer. You can rip the models from other games, okay? And even from Google Chrome, if you know how to do it, you can rip models from Sketchfab. I'm just going to give you the tip that Google Chrome runs under DirectX 9. Okay, here, so in that case, Total War Warhammer runs under DirectX 11, so we're going to choose Direct 11 and just run. So once the game is running, in that case, I'm going to choose Personalized Battle, so I can choose the units I want to rip. Yeah, in this case I have to choose a lord. I'm going to choose Pepe Mundi just because it's fun, and the ones I want to rip in this case are the guards from the temple. Yeah, so I don't want to choose any other features from the battle because I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to start even the battle. I'm just going to read the models. Yeah. So here we have the battle, and here we have Pepe Mundi, mover of memes. I'm going to put a little bit away these assholes that are the one I want. Those are the ones I want to rip. I'm just going to get closer, not so much. And fuck. And I'm going to press F7. Okay, it can take longer in slower computers, okay, but mine is powerful as fuck, so it's super fast. It will freeze for a moment, and now it's done. Okay, now I think if everything has gone well, we have ripped like the whole thing. Okay, so we can close the game, and now here in output directory, I did another proof before, so it should be this one, so I can delete this one. Get the fuck out. Yeah, so this one is the folder where all the 3D models from the scene got ripped. Okay, I think if everything goes fine, everything should be here. Yeah, so now we need to use, we can close this, we need to use Noesis. With this program we can open the files from Ninja Reaper that we ripped before on Ninja Reaper, and here is the folder, the whole folder from the that I ripped before, from this thing we ripped before. So now we have to so now here inside of this folder we have two different kind of files. Okay, the one that are RIP, RIP, and the one that are DDS. Okay, DDS, I think that those are the textures and those are the matches from the models. Okay, so the fastest way is to organize them by size. We need the biggest. Normally, the biggest files are going to be the models. Probably this one that is so big is going to be a mountain. Let's see. Ah no, those one are this one is one of the armors. Okay, so if we have the armor, it that's because it probably went right. Okay, so this is another kind of armor because we have like different kind of armors for every model, and one of those should be the body. Yeah, so we have one body here. So as you can see here, we have a number. This is the number of the mesh. If it says 199 and we can see 123 is the other the other kind of body, let's say the other model of body, because we have like different models of every lizard, and this one that is 91, it's the armor. Probably I will go to the output directory and I will delete everything from, let's say, 80, 1 to 80, and everything from, let's say, 160 in advance. Okay, so we will keep like this and all the textures because we don't need them. So it will make it much easier to for Blender to process all the files together, and it will make also easier for us to take away all the parts, let's say, from the model that we don't need. So this program Oasis is basically just to explore the files, so we can find the bodies and the sheets we want to rip. Yeah, so we can close here and we can go back to the Ninja Reaper output file, and from here I'm going to delete everything until 80 just for safety. I think the model of the lizard starts from 90 something probably, but I prefer just to delete some stuff when we're back inside of Blender than deleting by mistake something. Yeah, so I delete a lot of stuff, so it would be much easier to for Blender to load the whole thing. So we can close here and we can go back to Blender. So once we are in Blender, we can for Blender you need a plugin. Okay, I will try to find it and put the links below, but if not, as I can say before, you can just Google it, lazy bastards. Here it's just a plugin for Blender to understand these RIP extension files. Okay, so in that case I just have to choose the Ninja Reaper output folder and the folder of the scene. Here you have to check, it says, oh fuck, this one is in English, import entire folder. Okay, so it will import the entire folder. Now you have to wait a little bit for the program to load the models. Normally it takes, I have seen tutorials, it takes like 15 minutes or so. My computer is powerful as fuck, so it takes seconds. Okay, so now we have here, as you can see, this looks like shit because we have like all the models of different bodies, all the models from different heads, all the models together, like one on top of the other, one on top of the other one. So we are going to start deleting some stuff. For example, we don't need two different heads for this example. I don't like this armor. Yeah, if you are going to make like a unit for using it for war games, like I'm going to do, you probably want to keep them all to so you don't have like 5 or 10 units with the same pose and the same body and the same. But like this is just an example, I'm going to delete everything I don't need. So I don't need this one, 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 I do need this one. So and now here, this is the body. We have like 2 or 3 different bodies. I just need to keep one. As you can see, you can mix them and choose like different bodies and different heads, so you have like a ton of different options to like customize your units. So I don't need neither all of these bodies, I just need one. So I'm going to delete all of this. Yeah, as you can see, we have a model like this. It has like any kind of textures or shadows or nothing. We just need to select it. Okay, you need to be in object mode. Okay, I was doing it wrong all the time. And here, if you choose shade flat, it would go like a more understandable 3D model. Okay, as you can see now, this is fucking low poly. It looks like Final Fantasy 7 or something. So we can click here in the eyes and remove the armor. Yeah, so we keep like the organical, let's say, yeah, organical parts from the this bitch. Yeah, so you just have to choose to select the whole body with any kind of armors or stuff on it. I will do it first. You have to do it for like separate. First on the head. As you can see now, the head looks much softer and better. And now it's the same for the body. So we did the subdivision for the body, and now we can add all the fucking armor back again. Even I will do it even on the not on the whole armor, but on the shit it has on the head, because it looks much organic. So it would look fine. Yeah, it looks perfect, much better like this. So we have now our model. It comes from scratch, and as you can see, it has like kind of a T-pose. So the next step we have to do is to export it as FBX. So in that case, I will put it in my 3D printing stuff. I will name it Reddit tutorial, and I will save it. Now you have to go to Google Chrome, and here in Google Chrome you have to find this website. It's called Mixamo, and here in Mixamo, this is a completely free service. Okay, you don't need to pay or nothing. You just have to register. Okay, you just have to do an account. So here, once we are here in Mixamo, we just have to upload a character, and I export it in FBX because it works better, okay, with this. So I have here Reddit tutorial. I will upload it to Mixamo. Normally it takes longer, but my internet is also fast as hell. So once it's uploaded, you just have to put it facing to you. Also, this web page, I think it only works with bipeds, okay? For example, as this one has a fucking tail, we ain't gonna be able to load a skeleton, a rig, with a tail on it, okay? So you have to find your way, yeah? But for the rest of the body, we can rig it here, and it's super easy and super fast. We just have to move all these circles to the chain. I guess this is the chain of this motherfucker. And this one to the wrist, elbows, knees, his lethal balls, and just you have to click on next, and it will take a couple of minutes for the program to like make the skeleton. So as you can see, this asshole is moving. Of course, it's kind of broken, let's say. Okay, because even though it's a biped, of course this is not like the shape of a real human, yeah. So now we just have to download it. Here, make sure you choose like the original pose, because if you choose the pose, it will be fully broken. It will be completely broken, yeah. Here we can download the new FBX. This one has the rig on it already, even if you can see it. You can see it here. It's downloading. Reddit tutorial FBX. So we can go back to Blender. We can delete this asshole from here, and we can import FBX, the model with the skeleton, and here is okay. Here we have this motherfucker now with the skeleton on it. Yeah. So one simple trick to see the skeleton is you have to like select the whole model, hold the C, the letter C, the key on the keyboard, and you will like have this menu here. Yeah, if you choose wireframe, it will go like transparent. And now here in object mode, you have to change it to pose mode. Okay, and here in the with the rotate tool, you can change the pose of this beach. Yeah, so for example, I want to change this one because I want this leg back, and I want this leg like to the side and like this, so it's like running. And I want, for example, his head to be back, and I want this hand to be like this. So we can put him to dub like a fucking dead meme. And once we have it posed, we can make it solid again. So we have like kind of a dancing, dubbing asshole lizard. And once you're happy with your pose, you just have to export it in STL format. So you can take it to your favorite 3D printing software, your favorite slicer. In that case, my favorite is I think it's this one. My favorite is fuck Chitubox. So I will open it with Chitubox, and as you can see, it's fucking small. But this is just as you can imagine. You just have to make it bigger. So for example, 1000 or 1500 times bigger. Okay, so here you have your model. So even I did this one like really fast, and it has like holes and shit, and it's, but this is because I just scale it. But if I save it like this and I reopen it, where is it? Here. As you can see, the model is not so bad. Okay, it's kind of broken, but because I move it without putting any kind of care on it. But the thing is, you take the like the idea, yeah. As you can see, the one I print before looks nice. So I guess if you do it like with given one fuck instead of 0, it will look nice. So I hope you like it. I hope you can try it. And if you know any ways to improve this, or make it easier, or make it smoother, or improve this process in general, just let me know, so we can like make kind of a community and make it better for everyone. Thank you, and bye bye.